Wisconsin Republicans are on the verge of going full autocracy with their latest power grab led by Senator Ron Johnson. The state's bipartisan Legislative Audit Bureau and the Wisconsin Elections Commission released an audit of the 2020 election late last month, as ordered by the GOP-controlled legislature in February. The Bureau and Commission did not find any voter fraud or evidence that the election won by President Biden was stolen from Donald Trump, as some Wisconsin conservatives have claimed. Supporters of Trump were predictably upset with the outcome that, again, disproved their narrative. First, Racine County Sheriff Christopher Schmaling alleged that the Elections Commission broke the law when it directed municipalities not to send special voting deputies into nursing homes to assist in casting absentee ballots during the pandemic. At the time, nursing homes were limiting visitors to protect residents from the coronavirus. Schmaling said this decision allowed nursing home staff to help residents fill out their ballots, therefore violating the law. He recommended the state attorney general bring charges against the commission members.
I would submit to you that this needs the attorney general's attention. I would submit to you the attorney general should launch an immediate investigation into the Wisconsin Elections Commission and the harm that they have done to all of these individuals and restore some level of integrity and trust back into our election system.
The Republican-controlled legislature is also working to undermine the commission's findings. One of Trump's most loyal cronies, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, has spearheaded a second audit of the 2020 election. Vos hired former Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman to conduct the probe, granting him $680,000 of taxpayer money for his investigation. Some of this money was used to fund Gableman's trip to Arizona to observe the Cyber Ninjas' discredited recount process, and to attend a Mike Lindell symposium in South Dakota. This all brings us to Senator Ron Johnson's encouragement of a Republican coup. In a November 10 article, Johnson said that GOP state lawmakers should unilaterally assert control of federal elections. There's no mention of the governor in the Constitution when it comes to running elections, Johnson told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. It says state legislatures, and so if I were running the joint, and I'm not, I would come out and I would just say, we're reclaiming our authority. Don't listen to WEC anymore. Their guidances are null and void. I think the state legislature has to reclaim this authority over our election system, he added. The result would undoubtedly be a Wisconsin that's more like Putin's Russia than America. The FBI raided the home of Colorado elections clerk Tina Peters last Tuesday. State officials accused Peters earlier this year of leaking election hard drive images and passwords to QAnon leader Ron Watkins, who then posted the sensitive information online. After the raid, she appeared on Lindell TV, an online channel run by MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell, to talk about the incident. The FBI raided my home at 6 a.m. this morning, accusing me of committing a crime. And they raided the homes of my friends, mostly older women. I was terrified. One of the other residences that was raided belongs to Sharona Bishop, former campaign manager for U.S. Representative Lauren Boebert. Bishop has been one of Peters' most prominent allies and hinted at a rally last month that she knew of unreleased data related to the Mesa County breach. Lindell has found himself in the center of another election breach investigation, this time in Ohio. According to the Washington Post, a private laptop was plugged into the voting system in a Lake County commissioner's office. No sensitive data was obtained, yet Lindell presented screenshots from the computer network during his August cyber symposium on election fraud. However, while sold as evidence of voter fraud, the data was actually just printer traffic. They just got a lot of nothing, Lake County Auditor Christopher Galloway said. It was some copier talking to a desktop saying, I am still here waiting for you to send me a print job. The commissioner himself, Republican John Hamercheck, reportedly used his security badge to swipe into the offices numerous times during the 6-hour period identified by investigators. Hamercheck just so happened to meet with a Lindell associate, Douglas Frank, earlier this year. And if you're ready for another coincidence, so did Colorado clerk Tina Peters. Republican Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt had a busy month creating controversy. Last Friday, Stitt fired General Michael Thompson, the leader of the Oklahoma Army and Air National Guard and a vocal proponent of COVID vaccinations. His replacement, General Thomas Mancino, immediately announced that the state's 10,000 guardsmen would not be required to get a COVID vaccine. The policy directly contradicts the rule set by Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin in August, requiring all military members to be vaccinated. "It's political," General Thompson said. "There's not another reason for it." Mancino claims he is just doing what the governor ordered. "I did not initiate a civilian military crisis just because I thought it was cool, right?" Not content with one culture war, Governor Stitt jumped into another last week, ordering the Oklahoma State Department of Health to stop issuing gender-neutral birth certificates. The department amended its first non-binary birth certificate in October, after reaching a lawsuit settlement with Oregon resident Kit Laura Lead. Instead of M for male or F for female, those who identify as non-binary use the X designation. Governor Stitt released a statement denouncing the settlement and espousing anti-LGBTQ+ views. "I believe that people are created by God to be male or female. Period. There is no such thing as non-binary sex, and I wholeheartedly condemn the purported OSDH court settlement that was entered into by rogue activists who acted without receiving proper approval or oversight. I will be taking whatever action necessary to protect Oklahoma values and our way of life." Stitt's Republican allies in the legislature agreed. State Senator Michael Bergstrom, a Republican from Adair, filed Senate Bill 1100 to amend Oklahoma law to read, "Beginning on the effective date of this act, the sex or gender designation on a certificate of birth amended under this section shall be either male or female, and shall not be non-binary or any symbol representing a non-binary designation including but not limited to the letter X." Thank you for watching. If this video has been at all helpful or informative, please consider supporting me on Patreon.